Yeah, just to start, we saw Tim Williams not play in the first half, but he came in the second half. Is that the extent of his punishment?
Yeah.
Come back over here with Michael. Michael, right here.
The fumble that was forced, I guess it was Rashawn, that looked like a perfect form for what you guys want, stripping the ball. I guess, what did you see on that play?
Well, we wanted to attack the ball, especially on the quarterback. We thought he was a little loose with the ball. I think the players did a good job of that, today, and that was certainly a big play in the game because we were struggling a little bit on offense, and the score was 10-3, and they were hanging in the game, and that was a big momentum swing for us, and that's what we work on, to try to strip the ball out every day in practice, and that'll be something that we can show the other players when you do it correctly. You certainly have a chance to get the kind of consequences that you'd like and get the ball out.
Just down the front row here with Ken.
Just wanted to ask you about Joshua Jacobs' play, particularly in that drive. I think he carried like 6 straight times right down the field and scored. His
Josh is really playing well. He's done a nice job for us. We have a lot of confidence in Josh. We have a lot of confidence in Damian Harris, who has played extremely well for us all year long. He was coming off a little bit of a high ankle sprain, wasn't able to practice quite as much this week. Was okay and clear to play in the game, but we decided that we would just spot play him and use him in 3rd down, and that gave Josh a little more opportunity, and he certainly took advantage of it and did a great job.
Back left with Tommy.
Coach, what made the pass rush so effective tonight? It looked like you had a lot of guys involved. Is that something you see improving week to week?
Well, they did a lot of 7-man protection on 3rd down. Notice they kept the tight end in the backfield and the back. And, when you do that, it's really hard, 7 guys blocking 4. So we had a few things that we added some rushers to it. So the guys that had those guys man-to-man were green dogging, and I think our guys did a good job of turning some of those one-on-one situations into really positive plays to get pressure on the quarterback. And in the first half, both times that we pressured where they weren't in 7-man protection, we got sack fumbles. So the guys really did good, but they made it tough for us to create one-on-one situations being spread out, because on a lot of 3rd downs they packed it in there and we're in 7-man protection, which makes it difficult to really pressure. But our guys did a really good job of executing some of the things that we were trying to do and taking advantage of the matchups that they got.
All right, side over here.
Coach, did Kentucky do anything either offensively or defensively that surprised you?
Well, they played a little more 4 wideouts today, which they had done earlier in the season pretty effectively and hadn't done as much the last couple weeks. And they created a couple mismatch issues for us relative to how we matched them up. And that was a little bit of an issue for us on a couple 3rd downs, but it's something we'll have to definitely do in the future. They played a little wildcat, where the running back is the quarterback. We call it wildcat. In nickel situations, they had done that in regular situations, so we weren't as prepared to do it or defend it in nickel as we had worked on it in regular. So they had a couple little wrinkles that gave us some problems, and that's how they moved the ball on the last drive, really effectively.